A masterful 100 from Kane Williamson and world-class new ball bowling by Tim Southee and Trent Boult saw New Zealand get off to a winning start against Pakistan. They secured a 61-run win on the basis of the DLS method, though in truth, had the match not been cut short by rain, the margin of victory would have been even more decisive. Any hopes Pakistan might have had of making a fist of a daunting chase were dashed in the first over. Tim Southee trapped Azhar Ali and Babar Azam of successive deliveries to reduce the visitors to 7 for 2. Replays showed that Babar's dismissal would have been overturned on review, but Azhar had unwisely used up the referral when he was dismissed. That one was plumb, which meant 5 balls into the chase, Pakistan had lost arguably their 2 best batsmen and their only review. Boult was looking sharp from the other end, the only bowler from either side who got the ball to move. He got rid of Mohammad Hafiz with a well-targeted bouncer that the batsman unconvincingly fended away to fine leg. He couldn't have picked out Southee any better if he had walked over and placed the ball in his grateful hands. New Zealand were surging, and Southee removed Shoaib Malik soon after, before Asal trapped Sarfraz Ahmed LBW as he clumsily tried to sweep. Pakistan were 54 for 5, the Champions Trophy winners looking no better than the West Indies side the hosts had hammered over the past few weeks. Sent into bat, New Zealand had gotten off to an excellent start, the opening partnership producing 83 as Colin Munro continued his fine form with a 35-ball 58. The scoring rate slowed slightly after his dismissal, but none of Pakistan's bowlers looked particularly incisive as Williamson and Martin Guptill took control of the middle overs. They were masterful at judging Pakistan's levels, quick to capitalize when they dropped even slightly. On 26, Sarfraz dropped Williamson, a diving chance to his right when he edged Fahim Ashraf behind. The reprieve came at a time when New Zealand were slowly setting themselves up for a total over 300. It left Sarfraz rather red-faced. The Pakistan captain had just given one of his fielders an earful for sloppiness. But as Guptill began to loosen his arms, Pakistan found a breakthrough in the unlikely form of Fakhar Zaman snaring his first international wicket. Hassan Ali returned to nip a budding partnership between Williamson and Ross Taylor, knocking over the latter's off-stump before it got out of hand. Latham lobbed Fahim, who was impressive on a quick pitch next over, as Pakistan finally began to dominate a passage of play. However, any thoughts of derailing New Zealand were firmly put to rest by a superb counter-attacking partnership between Williamson and Henry Nicholls. As Williamson approached his 100, it was Nicholls who took control, manipulating the fielders with clever shot-making, using both the reverse sweep and scoop to good measure. The running between the wickets, too, was sharp, as Pakistan's tardiness in the field began to show. Pakistan may be able to get satisfaction from their death bowling, which never really allowed New Zealand to tee off in the final overs.